for him, and I think it was a little bit naive for the Arsenal chief executive to come out and say anything regarding Arsene Wenger, because he's got such stature in the game that I don't think that was called for at this time. I think that's just fuelled it a little bit and give people more opportunity to perhaps think that there's things going wrong there.
As far as longevity in the job is concerned, the only one who's comparable to him and been there even longer is Sir Alex Ferguson. Now, the difference between the two, fundamentally, is that Sir Alex changes his backroom staff quite often. He's had Brian Kidd there, hasn't he? He's had Steve McLaren, he's had Walter Smith, just to name three, as his right-hand men. Arsene Wenger doesn't do that. Now, 729 games at Charlton,
That's right, yeah.
You were there with Steve Gritt. Steve Gritt left and
Mervyn Day came in.
Yeah, and you made those changes. Is that important to do that?
Well, it all depends how you want to go. I think Alex Ferguson does that to freshen everything up. He needs to bring fresh faces in every year, young players, to give the squad a bit of a new look, and he's not been afraid to change his right-hand man when he's come. I think, Queiroz went off to Madrid, didn't he, and Alex just got on with it, and I think that, he's managed to also build sides when the big players have left. He's managed to replace. I think the problem for Arsene Wenger at the moment is the big players have left and they've not been replaced successfully as perhaps people would like to see, and that is another pressure that Arsene Wenger's come under. If you look at what Alex Ferguson done at the end of last season, he'd done his transfer business very early. He brought Ashley Young in, De Gea in, and Phil Jones. We'll look at Arsene Wenger, who... He
looks like an isolated character.
Yeah, well, sometimes...
Metaphorically
sometimes
as well,
the camera can catch it like that, but Arsene Wenger